What is the core of Huawei? Have you noticed the Huawei system? Everyone should pay attention to this. Alibaba, Tencent, JD.com, and even Huawei. In the end, have you noticed that after all these years, the CEOs who took over these companies were exactly the ones the founders used to harshly criticize, saying, "You absolutely can't pick someone from finance for this role." But unfortunately, I have to tell you, all of them actually have a finance background. Let me tell you all, it's not that the CFO or someone with a finance background should take the role, but do you know why? In the end, after the boss took over, they realized that the only people who could clearly explain the ins and outs of the company, clarify where the profits and losses come from, and truly continue with detailed, granular, and highly transparent management were the finance people. This is the same logic as what I said before, why I hope you study finance. Basically, bosses who don't understand finance are just fumbling in the dark. They don't really believe anything anyone tells them. That's why so many bosses in China end up being led into a ditch. At the root, it's because they don't understand finance and can't analyze the strengths and weaknesses of their own business. I believe that if Zhang Jindong from Suning understood a bit of finance, if his financials were up to standard, he would have been too scared to borrow money long ago. He would have started cutting back, paying off debts, and running things more smartly. But it's just because he didn't understand. Finance people or managers like those from Suning or H&A would never be hired at our company. Yeah, if their financial statements or resumes come in, we just delete them right away. Why is that? Working at a company like that is a disgrace because you've never told the truth. It's the same when it comes to hiring people in your field. Anyone from that kind of system is unusable, no matter how skilled they are, because at the core, they've never told the truth. Sticking to your principles is important because as a professional, you must tell the truth. Don't fear your boss abandoning you for it. As I said, flatterers are bad. Those who tell you what you don't want to hear, listen to them because they have the courage to speak truth. Huawei offers us this lesson. As the leading tech company among Chinese manufacturers, Huawei underwent two major transformations. One was strategic when they brought in IBM to help reorganize. After this restructuring, Huawei established its current architecture, truly understanding why it became what it is and its future direction.